Come closer. Let the lights inside your thoughts dim to a gentler glow. I'm here. Even when the room answers with quiet, I am not absent. Silence is not a vacancy. It is a chamber where my presence breathes without shouting. You have waited for thunder and skywriting, for signs large enough to drown your doubts. Yet I have been speaking in smaller syllables, breath by breath, mercy by mercy. I am near in the pause between your questions, near in the calm that starts as a thread and becomes a woven strength. You have learned the noise of alarms so well that peace feels unfamiliar. Learn a different alphabet with me. Let this be the first letter. I am not hiding. Let this be the second. You are not alone. Let this be the third. The quiet is a gift where courage grows roots. There were evenings when the clock seemed loud and the room too honest. You feared that silence meant I had moved to brighter houses. I did not. I sat beside you, counted the breaths you did not know to count, and guarded your mind when memory rehearsed old storms. Your questions have not offended me. Bring them. Lay them like stones at our feet. We will build a small altar of honesty, and I will light it with a peace that does not borrow its fire from outcomes. You have asked me to speak loudly so that you cannot miss me. I have spoken softly so that you can recognize me. Volume can be counterfeited. Nearness cannot. I am teaching your soul to know my tone the way a child knows the voice that loves them in the dark. When you cannot trace what I am doing, hold what I have already said. My words do not wilt in winter. They keep their green, and you may eat from them when appetite for hope is small. Read again the sentence that once steadied you. It still remembers your name. Silence is a sanctuary for your senses to rest. The world has taught you to measure worth by noise and speed. I will not compete with that lesson. I will heal it. In the hush, your attention returns to its true owner and your heart learns to walk without panting. I am not withholding answers to punish you. I am training you to prefer my presence to performances of certainty. Certainty makes promises it cannot keep. Presence keeps promises it would be proud to make. I am here, and I am enough for this hour. Listen to the commonplaces. Kettle, footfall in the hallway, pen across paper. I have hidden reassurances in ordinary timings. I am the companion who turns the mundane into sacraments. Small signs that you are carried while nothing spectacular seems to happen. You have named yourself by what did not work, by doors that sighed closed, by calls that did not return. Let me rename you by what endures. Beloved, held, accompanied, becoming. Your future does not answer to failure. It answers to faithfulness, and I am faithful still. In the silence, I am not asking you to erase your ache. I am asking you to let me interpret it. Pain without me becomes prophecy of doom. Pain with me becomes compost where joy will root. We will not deny what hurts. We will name it, bless it with truth, and let it teach without becoming tyrant. When your mind races, practice the slow grammar of trust. Inhale. You are with me. Exhale. I am not alone. Inhale. You are wise. Exhale. I will wait. Let your lungs become a liturgy that escorts your thoughts back to the safety of my nearness. You worry that time is leaking away while I am quiet. I am not late. I am exact. I synchronize mercies on calendars you cannot see. Delay is not denial when design is at work. The door you fear is locked is simply waiting for the moment that guards your joy. Some friends could not stay in the quiet with you. Release them gently. I will send companions who do not mistake silence for failure, who can sit without repairing, who can listen until your breathing relaxes. You will know them by the rest your nerves feel when they arrive. You have been tempted to fill the silence with self-accusation. Let me speak first. I do not rehearse your shame. I reveal your worth. I will correct what needs correcting with the touch of a gardener, trimming for fruit rather than breaking in anger. Trust the difference. I see the lists you keep, projects undone, apologies unsent, hopes delayed. Bring the lists into the hush and watch them shrink to size. Today requires a next faithful step, not a lifetime of conclusions. I will guide your feet, not burden your shoulders with miles you cannot walk by midnight. Let gratitude interrupt the monologue of dread. Name 3 small mercies from the last 24 hours and speak them aloud. Gratitude is not denial, it is accurate vision. It measures what is present, not only what is missing, and it retrains your weather from inside out. Lean closer. Even in this quiet, I am composing an answer that will arrive like light through curtains. You will feel it before you can explain it, shoulders lowering, breath lengthening, a sentence of scripture rising with a warmth that does not demand attention. This is not imagination. This is companionship. If this whisper is steadying your heart, like, comment, share, subscribe so others can find it, and you can stay with these quiet messages of hope. Here is how we will walk the next mile together. We will choose simple faithfulness. 1 honest prayer, 1 kind action, 1 boundary honored, 1 page of truth read slowly. Do not despise small. Small is the doorway many miss while hunting for spectacle. In small, I plant durable joys. When the memory that stings revisits, open the door with me standing beside you. We will greet it, gather what it came to teach, and send it away without souvenirs. You are not a museum guide for grief. You are a pilgrim moving through. Travel with me, and you will travel lighter. Train your tongue in the language of blessing. Bless your room with peace at the doorframe. Bless your own heart for surviving. Bless your work with excellence before it begins. Bless those who are difficult without inviting harm. Blessing is not weakness. It is authority that refuses to bruise. Practice 1. Sit in silence for 2 minutes and place 1 sentence of scripture like a candle in the middle of the room of your mind. When distraction tugs, return to the candle, not with scolding, but with a smile. Practice 2. Ask for wisdom out loud. Simple words, honest tone. I give without shaming the one who asks. Expect clarity to dress itself as peace more often than as paragraphs. Practice 3. Finish 1 small task to honor your present season. Wash a dish, send a thank you, step outside and name 3 shades of light. Let obedience be embodied. Your soul borrows courage from the body's faithful motions. Practice 4. Before sleep, place your hand over the worry that still hums and say, I am loved here. Then breathe slowly until the hum quiets. Angels have stood guard over lesser rooms. They will guard this one too. You think answers alone will heal you, but presence heals deeper. Answers explain. Presence restores. There will be days I give you both. There will be nights I give you myself and let the question wait. Neither is neglect. Each is a kindness fitted to the hour. I am not frugal with nearness. I am lavish. I pour it like morning, steady and sure. Learn to expect me in ordinary hours, commutes, chores, pauses between calls. Invite me. I will not make a scene to prove I came. I will change the climate to prove I stayed. You have feared that if you rest, everything will unravel. Rest is not retreat. It is repair. When you pause with me, threads tighten, colors return, and the pattern starts to make sense again. The work you do after rest will carry a gentleness that lasts longer than adrenaline. Do not measure progress by applause. Measure it by softer metrics. How quickly you breathe again after hard news. How soon you choose blessing over the old script. How kindly you talk to yourself at midnight. Heaven records these with joy. When anger rises, let it open the door for lament rather than revenge. Lament tells the truth to God and refuses to rename evil something prettier. I receive lament. It is not unbelief. It is a faithful heart, refusing to lie about pain. When fear prints headlines in your mind, answer with testimony. Remember where I met you last winter, last week, last hour. Recite the geography of grace until panic runs out of ink. I am ahead of you arranging kindness, appointments you did not schedule, letters you did not expect, provisions that land softly where calculation failed. These are not coincidences. They are coordinates marked by a quiet hand. I am beside you, teaching endurance that does not harden into cynicism. Your gentleness will not be a victim. It will be a strategy. It will outlast mockery because it draws strength from a deeper well than pride can dig. I am within you, reminding identity that cannot be repossessed by loss. You are the beloved. The title is not rented, it is given. Wear it when you enter rooms where you once wore roles that frayed. Even in the silence, I am near. Not as a distant inspector, but as a friend who loves your company and a father who knows your frame. I will keep you when the night lengthens and wake you with a tenderness that feels like permission to hope again. Walk forward with a quiet courage that fits your name. Choose the next faithful step. Expect goodness to meet you in small halls and large gates. And when you forget, return to the hush. I will be there already, speaking without noise and filling the room with a light that does not need to perform to be true.